Hello, everyone. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for today's third round of the all-time U.S. Open Golf Championship from Oakmont Country Club in Pennsylvania. This is it was supposed to be the third broadcast in a row. It's only the second one in a row because of a glitch that StreamYard had, but we are entering the third round, and on the screen, you see the leaderboard for the 6 participants in the all-time golf tournament, and we will go over those golfers and give you some information on the ones you may or may not know about during the course of this tournament and the course of today's broadcast. Also give you a little more information about the Oakmont Country Club. Anyway, the leaderboard has Jack Nicklaus with a 130, 10 under par, leading the tournament. Tiger Woods at 8 under par, 132. Hale Irwin, 134. 4 strokes back, 5 strokes back. Bobby Jones at 135. Willie Anderson, someone I didn't know about, which I'm going to tell you guys a little about today. Actually, in a few minutes, he's 5th in the tournament at 136, and Ben Hogan brings up the rear, who had a disastrous 72 yesterday for a 137 for his 36 holes. Before we get on to the Oakmont Country Club, we are going to sim the first 14 holes. We're going to play 15, 16, 17, and 18 for YouTube. And then tomorrow at the same time, we'll be on the air with all 18 holes in the final round. Hopefully, we will determine who the all-time champion was. If this is the first broadcast of this tournament you've popped in on, the way we got the 6 participants, Willie Anderson, Bobby Jones, Ben Hogan, Jack Nicklaus, the top 4, have won the U.S. Open title 4 times. Hale Irwin, Tiger Woods, has won the U.S. Open 3 times. And those are the only multiple 3- and 4-time winners. So in order to determine which one of them can hold the record and hold the title of the all-time tournament, we decided using Action PC Golf to play this tournament. And we are playing at Oakmont Country Club. The reason we picked that, Oakmont has hosted the most U.S. Opens in history. We'll go over that a little later also. It's also, by the way, the home of this weekend's U.S. Open Golf Championship. If you've been watching it on television, check in on it. It is a tough course. A lot of people complain. All right, before we get started, I want to go over the player in 5th place, least known on the group here, and his name is Willie Anderson. He was born October 25th, 1879 in Scotland. And this is what I'm going to tell you about it. This is his short biography in the Complete Encyclopedia of Golf. In the U.S. Open, Anderson set 2 records that have still to be surpassed. In 1905, he won his 4th championship, a record since equaled by only Bobby Jones, Ben Hogan, and Jack Nicklaus, and that is still accurate. But even they couldn't go on to the 5th title. Anderson also won 3 of his titles in a row, an achievement which might have been matched by Ben Hogan, winner in 48 and 50 and 51. But for his severe car accident early in 1949, Hogan, if you don't know the story, was almost killed in a car accident and missed most of that 1949 PGA season. Anderson had a very high performance level in the U.S. Open, for besides his victories, he had 1 second place, 1 third, 2 fourths, and 3 fifths. In a relatively short career, he died at the age of 30 years old. Anderson was nearly always in contention in this championship. He had numerous successes in local tournaments, most of which have disappeared into unrecorded history of golf, as well as a remarkable 4 wins in the Western Open, which in those days ranked second only to the U.S. Open. Anderson is unusual in that his victories came with two different kinds of ball, the gutta percha, whatever that is, and the rubber core. He had a flat swing with a good deal of bend in the left arm, and the opponents thought his greatest strength was his unflappable temperament. Anyway, I never heard of Willie Anderson, and that's you and I have just learned about him for the first time. He appears to be a very talented golfer at the turn of the 20th century. Okay, there's the leaderboard. So now we'll hop on to the tournament here. June 12th, all-time tournament. Let's play the event. Pairings, Bobby Jones and Hale Irwin, Tiger Woods, and Jack Nicklaus. Why is there only 4? Let's find out. Well, because I guess there was a cut, and the other guys were cut. So here we go. We are going to play this round. We're going to play to the 14th hole, and then we'll watch the rest. Here we go. That's funny. It's going to be really quick with 4 players. Here we go. We pause it on the 15th hole. Through 14, Nicklaus still leads 12 under. Tiger Woods 2 strokes back, 10 under. They've finished 13 holes, 14 holes. Bobby Jones and Hale Irwin 9 and 8 under, respectively. And apparently, I didn't eliminate the cut, so they cut Ben Hogan and Willie Anderson. So you're not going to see them play, but you did hear a little about Willie Anderson. So anyway, now what we're going to do is watch the players play. It'll go a little faster with only 4 golfers. Here we go. Fourteenth hole, Tiger Woods, right down the left center of the fairway. Midlife Crisis comes back in. Thanks, Midlife, for stopping by. 5 wood off the tee, traveled 250 yards. Jack Nicklaus paired with Tiger Woods, quite a pairing. He's also in the fairway. This is a par 4, 361-yard hole. 239 yards. They both hit 5 woods. Nicklaus is away. Ball is almost dead center of the green, slightly past pin high. It stops 23 feet from the cup. Tiger Woods. He spins it back, and this is going to be really close. Woods stops at 6 feet. Excuse me, 2.5 feet from the hole. Nicklaus putting for his birdie 3. Taps it in for his par, and here comes Woods tap in for a birdie. And there we go. Nicklaus 1-stroke lead over Woods. Sorry that these 2 guys got cut. I guess I wasn't paying attention when I put together the tournament. I am not going to replay it. We'll leave them cut. Anyway, we will cover Willie Anderson and Ben Hogan in a future tournament if you want to watch them play. But here we go to the next pair. Hale Irwin on 15. Safely in the fairway. Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones is responsible for the Masters Golf Tournament, and he did found Augusta Country Club. Irwin's second shot on 15. This 499 par 4 will fall into the bunker to the right, almost pin high. Bobby Jones, right dead center in the middle of the green. Good shot. Here we go. Bunker shot from Irwin. A little too powerful. He's going to have trouble coming back for his par. Here's it putt, his attempt. It looking good, and it drops in, and he sinks a long par putt to save it. 31-foot putt for his par. Hal Irwin maintains his spot. Bobby Jones for a birdie. And it just drops in the hole. Bobby Jones birdies the 15th. Picks up a stroke and is now 2 strokes behind Nicklaus for the lead in the tournament. Tiger Woods teeing off on the 15th. He's pushed it to the right. And he's in somewhat of a trouble there in the rough. Jack Nicklaus. He hits a beautiful drive. It is going to be down the left side of the fairway. That was really hit a long way. That was hit 340 yards. Tiger Woods out of the rough. Is he going to make it into the green? He is going to hit a beautiful shot, and there is a trouble recovery shot from Woods that is going to hopefully keep him from losing a stroke. Approach shot from Nicklaus from the fairway, and it's a beauty also. Jack stops it pin high to the right, 2 feet from the cup. Tiger Woods birdie attempt. He's going to skim by the left side of the hole. Taps it in for his par. Nicklaus birdies the hole, takes a 2-stroke lead back from Tiger Woods, 3 from Bobby Jones, and a 5-stroke lead from Hale Irwin. Bobby Jones teeing off in the 16th, par 3, 231 yards, and it's safely on the green. Enjoy the movie night, Midlife. Happy Father's Day also. Hale Irwin teeing off, and this is going to be to the right of the green, and he's not going to make it. A little bit short. He's going to chip on. Hopefully save his par, not fall more than 5 strokes behind Jack. Bobby Jones, birdie putt. It is going to be close. It just stopped. He's going to tap it in for a par. Here comes Irwin's par putt. He makes it. There through 15. Through 16, excuse me. There it is. Nicklaus 2 strokes over Woods. 3 strokes over Jones. Jack Nicklaus here. Safely on. Here on the 16th. Tiger Woods might have a little, no, I thought he hit a little too much, but he bit the green. Both on looking for birdie putts. Nicklaus. I think that might have been a little bit of a misread. Woods for his bird. It's going to miss to the right. Jack Nicklaus puts in a par putt from 9 feet away. Tiger Woods taps it in from 4 feet. Through 16, there's the leaderboard. We go to 17. Bobby Jones pulls his drive, and he's going to fall into the bunker. Hale Irwin on the 17th. And he's going to be on the bunker to the right as he attempted to drive this 318-yard hole. Jones from the sand. And just might be on. Irwin out of the bunker there on the right. Average shot, not terrific. Bobby Jones. He's chipped it up just off the green. It's rolling towards the hole. And he is 1 foot away. Irwin putts for his birdie. He misses it to the right. Taps it in for his par. And Bobby Jones taps his par. They're through 17. No change on the leaderboard. Nicklaus 13 under. Woods 11. Bobby Jones 10. Nicklaus here on the 17th. Will he drive the green? Looking for an eagle. He is going to be short and to the left. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods really slammed that one, but pulled it to the left, and he's going to be deep rough. Going to be a tough shot for Woods. And Tiger had to hit it to get it out of that tough, heavy, thick rough, and he's flew the green. Jack Nicklaus, same problem. Both leaders of this tournament, terrible chips to this eagle possible hole, and they're going to leave the door open for the two guys behind them to catch up. Nicklaus's third shot, and Nicklaus is in trouble. He's in the trap. He needs to sink that ball from the trap just to par the hole. And he's not even close. 8-footer for the bogey he's going to need. Woods chips on and just misses putting it in. He's 5 foot past the hole. Nicklaus's bogey putt. He's going to miss it. He's going to tap it in a moment for his double bogey. And Woods misses his par, will bogey. Nicklaus loses 2 shots. Woods bogeys the hole. He loses 1. As we look at the scoreboard now, 3 guys almost tied. Nicklaus now 1 stroke ahead of Woods and Jones. This is a close tournament. Both Jones and Irwin have a chance to make up some ground here on this possible eagle hole. Let's see how they do. Bobby Jones is first. He's hitting on the 18th. Sorry, I missed it. I thought he was on the 17th. Bobby Jones tees off on the 18th, 493 par 4. Hale Irwin. Both players in the fairway. Bobby Jones almost made it up, but he's going to back it up now, go down the slope. He will have a birdie attempt, but it will be from 35 feet. Hale Irwin's approach shot is going to be, he made it. He's on top, and he puts it within a few feet of the hole. He's within 4 feet of the hole. He's got a chance to make up a stroke here. Let's see what happens as Jones tries his difficult putt for his birdie. It's going to be short. Irwin goes around the cup and in and birdies the hole. Number 18, Bobby Jones, taps in for his par. They've finished the round. Bobby Jones with a 65, Irwin with a 67. Everybody within 2 strokes of one another. Nicklaus and Woods will now play the 18th hole. Tiger Woods in the rough to the right side of the 18th fairway. Nicklaus even further right, but he's going to be in the sand. And Nicklaus is in trouble of losing his lead. He had a 3-stroke lead at one time today. Nicklaus out of the bunker, and he's going to, just hold up there into the fairway. Can Woods make it to the green? Here's his shot. He's up on the top level. It's a long putt, but it's a birdie putt, something Nicklaus won't have. Nicklaus now trying to put this close. And he does. Look at that shot. Nicklaus just has to sink that putt, which will be an 8-foot, 9-foot putt, and he will not lose any ground unless Woods sinks this one. Birdie putt for Tiger Woods. It's not going to have enough. Jack Nicklaus for his par putt. Oh, and it just slides by. He's going to bogey the final hole, lose a stroke, fall back into a 3-way tie. Woods needs this to par, and there it is. We are done with the 3rd round of the all-time U.S. Open from the Oakmont Country Club. Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus, Bobby Jones, 10 under. Hale Irwin, only 1 stroke back at 9 under. Willie Anderson and Ben Hogan did not make the cut. Anyway, that's it from here. Let me give you a short synopsis. This has only been about a 20-minute broadcast, so I think I'll take a couple of minutes and give you a little information about Oakmont. For those of you who don't know, out of the same encyclopedia. Here we go. Oakmont Country Club in Oakmont, Pennsylvania, opened in 1904. 6,921 yards. It's a par 71. U.S. Opens 27, 35, 53, 62, 73, 83, and 94. And this year, and I'm sure there was 1 or 2 in the middle that are not in the book. Oakmont, on the outskirts of Pittsburgh, is arguably the most penal, good word, layout in America, with hard, slick greens, bunkers everywhere, narrow fairways with thick rough. And you're going to see all the bunkers tomorrow as we play all 18 holes here on the channel. It begrudges low scores, and these are almost impossible when it comes to major championships. The club has also been renowned for doing its own thing, especially when it comes to staging U.S. Opens. The 53 and 62 championships were marked by heated disputes between the United States Golf Association and the club over how the bunkers should be raked. Don't ask me. I don't know what that is, but maybe we'll find out as we read a little bit more. This was because the rakes used at Oakmont were oversized and left wide furrows into which the ball would drop. It led to a famous remark by Jimmy Demerit, who said, "You could have combed North Africa with that rake, and Rommel wouldn't have gotten past Casablanca." I don't know what that means. It's obviously a World War II reference, but there you go. In 1983, there was another disagreement with the United States Golf Association about the length of the rough. By the way, they also had a disagreement this season about the length of the rough, if you can follow it on the internet. In the event, the players were greeted by thick, dense grass, some 9 inches high in places, and could only hack the ball back to the fairway. The dispute lasted 2 days, of the championship before the mowers were summoned. I guess they cut it in the middle. Oakmont is not the most beautiful course in the world. It was built on a stretch of flatlands at the foothills of the Alleghenies, but a steel magnate, Henry Fownes, whoever that is, and someone else I haven't heard of, Fownes, in 1903 built it. In those days, the course was split by a railway line which curved through the gorge. In 1952, the Pennsylvania Turnpike was constructed, but as it followed the path of the railway, the damage to the course was minimal. Anyway, the feature hole is the third hole on this course. It's 426-yard par 4. We will see it tomorrow, and we'll finish reading this information tomorrow. For the rest of the course, I want to thank Midlife Crisis and anybody else that stopped by to watch the broadcast. I hope you tune in tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern, for the finish of the all-time U.S. Open. We're going to click the button here, finish the round. We're going to advance to the fourth round of the tournament. And as you see there, we'll end the broadcast with the tournament summary. Tiger Woods shot a 68 today. He's tied with Jack Nicklaus, who shot a 70. Bobby Jones caught everybody with a 65, and there was nothing wrong with Hale Irwin's 67. Anyway, that's it from my YouTube channel, and I hope everyone has a wonderful Saturday evening and a wonderful Father's Day tomorrow. We will catch up with you then. Have a nice evening.